today's video, I'll be taking you for another circular walk from a charming market town and around a reservoir in an area of stunning natural beauty. This is Nidderdale. The walk started from the small market town of Pately Bridge and along the Gouthwaite Reservoir, passing through the settlements of Wath, Bouthwaite, Ramsgill, and back to Pately Bridge. Nidderdale was designated in 1994 as an area of outstanding natural beauty in North Yorkshire, lying along the border of the Yorkshire Dales and in the upper valley of the River Nidd. It is a popular area for walking for its splendid landscapes, rolling pastoral areas, rich in wildlife, stunning moorland and lush green woodland and colourful meadows. During the time of our walk, we noticed the distinctive smell of the wild garlic growing along the trails, particularly in the dappled and damp conditions. They usually start to grow in the late winter to end of spring. A small pinch of its leaves will definitely set your culinary inspiration. So far, this is one of the most straightforward walks I've done for its easy to follow directions and relatively flat terrain. Signposts are very visible, and with the lush green scenery and fresh air, definitely it's worth every step. Similar to my previous videos, always remember to follow the countryside code for a safe and enjoyable walk. This walk took place towards the end of spring, so you will notice the fresh green scenery and spring flowers, particularly some bluebells growing along the trails. You will also see lots of animals foraging, from sheep, different species of birds, and some insects. Just a simple reminder that there are no bins provided along the footpath, so please take your rubbish with you and dispose of properly. Furthermore, please check the weather before walking in the countryside so you know what to bring and what to wear. Before reaching the reservoir, you will pass by the small village of Wath. The name of the village is believed to be derived from the Scandinavian word meaning ford, which likely refers to the crossing over the River Nidd. You can spend a few minutes to explore the village, but we decided to carry on the walk towards the reservoir. The walk from Pately Bridge to the south end of the Gouthwaite Reservoir was about 2 miles. Gouthwaite Reservoir was started to be built in 1893 and completed in 1901. It is situated between the settlements of Wath and Ramsgill, and apparently it was not built to supply water but as a compensation reservoir which maintains the flow of the river, particularly in dry periods. This was useful to provide a continuous flow of water to power the mills which were once situated downstream of the reservoir. The reservoir does not only provide an aesthetic value of the surroundings, but it is an important habitat for a wide variety of waterfowls and other birds, hence it was designated as a site of special scientific interest. As we continued to walk along the reservoir, we passed through a small collection of buildings consisting of Coville Grange Farm and Coville House Farm. There's also Coville Barn, which offers accommodation for short stay, particularly those who are walking along the Nidderdale Way and Sixdales Trail. Please check online for more information about the cottage. Located on the north end of the reservoir is the hamlet of Bouthwaite. There are probably more or less than 12 houses, and in the early 20th century it was the location of Ramsgill railway station. Next to Bouthwaite is the small village of Ramsgill. This quiet settlement is such a pleasant stopover on a long walk. At the center of the village is the York Arms, a former Michelin-starred restaurant. This is now a country house for hire. Just a few meters away from the village green is the Church of St. Mary the Virgin, built in 1842 near to the remains of a Grade II listed medieval chapel, which was originally part of a large grange built by the monks of Bylan Abbey. From Ramsgill, we continued to walk along the road for over 1.5 miles until Gouthwaite Bridge. Please take extra caution while walking on the road due to some fast oncoming vehicles, lack of footpath and passing places. On this part of the walk, you will see the other side of the reservoir. Near the northwest of the reservoir, there's a car park and picnic area where you can stop for a few moments to appreciate the view, and also a good place to spot some birds and other wildlife. After crossing the Gouthwaite Bridge, we took an ascending track through the westwood to see the reservoir in a higher elevation before heading to Pately Bridge, which took us about 2 miles. This track is part of the Nidderdale Way, although it's not signposted, but it is indicated on the OS map 298. We also felt safer walking on this track as there are no fast oncoming vehicles. Upon reaching Heathfield, we had planned to continue along the Nidderdale Way to meet up with the Foster Beck and walk along it to Corn Close. However, it was already a long walk, so we decided to walk along Grange Lane, which shortened the walk by about a mile. Upon reaching the end of Grange Lane, we passed through the small settlement called Corn Close and then crossed the road to pass along the Foster Beck as it flows into the River Nidd. From here, the road passes alongside the river until we reach the play park, to the southwest of Pately Bridge. The small market town of Pately Bridge is in the Yorkshire Dales, but outside of the National Park. It is a very popular destination for people spending a day trip to visit the shops, bikers who use it as a stop-off, hikers spending a day walking through the surrounding countryside, or visitors staying for a few days to explore the area. There are a number of car parks in the town which get full quite quickly. However, spaces can usually be found in the short stay car park. If staying all day, the long stay car park at the end of Nidd Walk costs less than £1.40 for over 4 hours. The sloping main street of the town is full of local and independent shops and cafes. One of the most famous shops is the oldest sweet shop in the world, which was established in 1827 and is in a building which dates back to 1661. In 2017 and 18, the Sunday Times listed Pately Bridge as one of the best places to live in northern England. Overall, the walk took us about 8 miles and is so far the longest walk I've done. Nonetheless, I enjoyed it. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more Getaways with Noel. Thank you for watching.